How stressed are you at school?
A lot of stress.
It's a bit much. So what classes are stressing you out?
Mostly AP and IB.
Pays off. But the stress really does get to me and it makes me feel a little bit less productive in my work, and that's not where I would like to be.
The problem that I'm going to focus on today is that high school students are more stressed out and sleep deprived than ever before. NPR, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Harvard School of Public Health studied this, and they found out that 40% of parents say their high schooler is experiencing a lot of stress. And of those stress, 24% of them is coming from homework just alone. 24% is homework, which is every night that the students are experiencing. An American Psychological Association Stress in America survey found that 83% of teens say that the school is somewhat or significantly source of stress. 27% of teens say that they experience extreme stress during the school year. Our own survey that we conducted at Washington Lee High School of 191 students, majority of them being seniors and juniors and a couple sophomore and freshmen, we have found that the average homework time spent was 3.6 hours each night. That is almost 4 hours of homework every night that the students are handling. The students also reported an average stress rating of 7.1 out of 10, just a bit lower than the national average of 83%. That is just one school, and the ratings are so close to the national average, and maybe some are higher, we don't know. But this is a current issue that we have to really focus on and fix.
Today, I do believe you guys have more stress compared to in the old days when I was here. I think the standards are higher, the curriculum is a lot more challenging, and you're learning a lot more.
Education is very important to have. There are students who take education very seriously and put all of their time and effort to get their work done. The majority of students take hours to complete an assignment, causing them to stay up all night, leading to less hours of sleep. The average teen needs about 8 to 10 hours of sleep, but the average teen receives about 7 or less hours of sleep during school days. This limits the teen's ability to learn, concentrate, listen, and problem solving. Each year, the number of students are rising and causing teachers and counselors to have harder time to communicate with each student, and the students having a harder time to contact the teacher when help is needed. Half of 59 teachers believe that the normal school hours is insufficient. They don't have enough time to teach the material, or they feel rushed before the bell rings.
Any increase of counselors is great, but I also think we need to look at increasing social workers in the school building as well as psychologists in the building.
For our solution, we propose lengthening the school day by 2 hours and 20 minutes. The new school day would be from 9 a.m. to 5:54 p.m., mimicking a normal adult workday. We would also increase the number of psychologists and social workers at W&L so students have the tools they need. The later start time, which will be switched with the start time of the elementary schoolers, allows teens to get more sleep, which is proven to improve academic performance. Mostly, the block schedule will be split between class time and work time. So, for example, in the morning, you'd have first period instruction time for about 54 minutes. Then you'd have first period again later in the afternoon or evening, where you'd have work time where students would be able to receive instruction and help while they do work.
The benefits of a longer school day is that it would decrease the amount of homework kids receive greatly, decreasing stress. With more time, there is a less hurried and rushed environment, which could lead to decrease in students' stress. Students have now more time to ask questions and to really understand the content. For example, after enacting the Expanded Learning Time Initiative in Massachusetts, schools have seen incredible jumps in performance on standardized test scores, including a 44% jump in math, a 19% jump in science, and a 39% jump in the English language arts.